I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Village Board of February 18th, 2025. May I have a roll call, please?
Trustee Takaoka. Trustee Marquardt.
Here.
Trustee Forster. Here. Trustee Oppenheim.
Here.
Trustee Cook.
Here.
President Byrne.
Liz.
Trustee Schenk.
Oh, here. Sorry.
I'm here.
Okay.
Is there a motion to appoint a chairman pro tem for this evening's board meeting?
I'd like to nominate Trustee Cook to be Chairman Pro Tem for the duration of the meeting.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Forster. Aye. Trustee Marquardt.
Aye.
Trustee Schenk.
Here. Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim.
Aye.
Trustee Cook.
Aye.
President Byrne.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we are called to order. Then would everyone please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. First item is citizens wishing to address the board. Is there somebody here that wants to address the board on a subject that's not on the agenda that? Because if it's on the agenda later, we can have you address it then? No? Okay. Okay. Anybody have any speaking parts tonight? Wow. You guys are making it easy tonight. Oh. All right, then we'll jump right to omnibus vote agenda. Trustee Marquardt.
If we could we pull I and vote on it separately, please?
Mm-hmm. Anyone else have anything? All right, then is there a motion to approve items A through H and J through M?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion is second. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Schenk.
Aye.
Trustee Marquardt.
Aye.
Trustee Forster. Aye. Trustee Oppenheim.
Aye.
President Byrne.
Aye.
Chairman Pro Tem Cook.
Aye. Motion carries. Item I is approval and passage of ordinance 2025-022, an ordinance approving a memorandum of understanding with the Vernon Hills Park District for the CV Master Plan. You only wanted that pulled for the separate vote, correct?
Separate vote.
No
only.
comments? All right. Then is there a motion to approve item I?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. If there are no comments or questions, then roll call, please.
Trustee Schenk.
Aye.
Trustee Marquardt.
Abstain?
Trustee
Trustee
Forster.
Marco, could you state for the record the reason for the abstention?
Reason for it is I am an employee with the Park District, and
That's,
and that's it.
Trustee Oppenheim.
Aye.
President Byrne.
Aye.
Chairman Pro Tem Cook.
Aye. Motion carries. Okay, no unfinished business, correct? Correct. So under new business, approval and passage of ordinance 2025-019, an ordinance awarding a contract to Christopher Burke Engineering to provide professional engineering services for the Harvey Lake Master Plan for an amount not to exceed $100,976. Director Bonata?
Yeah, so we last discussed this in December during the capital improvement program highlight. This project is to create a long-range capital plan and overall vision plan for the Harvey Lake parcel. The scope of this contract would have Christopher Burke do data collection, different surveying, both aquatic, tree surveys, some topographic surveys in the area. We would do public outreach, and then they would create both a short-term plan for the ecological stewardship, as well as an ongoing maintenance plan. And then the last portion of the project would be to come up with some civil site design or some recreational concept improvement plans to present to the board with, that we could take and get feedback on from both the board and the community to create a capital plan over future years for the maintenance and care of that property at Harvey Lake. So I'd be happy to answer any other questions you may have.
And this includes the area that has been cleared out and stuff like that along Lakeview Parkway and that, because people have been asking, is something being built there? No, that's part of this project, correct?
Yeah, there are some, I'll call it low-hanging fruit, some natural area work that Public Works was able to do with some of our ecological contractor that the village already has contracts with. So there was some work that we knew needed to be done out there, just from removing invasive species and taking care of the parcel. But the longer-term plan, we want to come up with some concepts and discuss with the public as well as the board about how to move forward with that parcel.
Okay.
Is
Yes, sir.
there any other contracts that contractors beat up?
Sorry.
Could you repeat?
Is there any other contractors that bid on this?
Yeah, so I solicited qualifications from 3 different engineering firms. They're Christopher Burke, James Anderson Company, and Baxter and Woodman. We evaluated those different companies based on their qualifications of similar projects, their past work experience. Christopher Burke had the most similar project experience, doing several other projects on parcels just like this, and coming up with some master plans, having both the civil and environmental aspects in-house. So once we selected them, we worked towards developing a scope and a cost, which is what we're bringing to you today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Did you have something? No. Anything else from the board? Yeah, because Christopher Burke's worked with us a lot before, so. Okay, then is there a motion to approve ordinance 2025-019?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion is second. Any other comments or questions? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Oppenheim?
Aye.
Trustee Forster? Aye. Trustee Markwart?
Aye.
Trustee Schenk?
Aye.
President Byrne?
Aye.
Chairman Pro Tem Cook?
Aye, motion carries. Second item is approval and passage of a resolution 2025-006, a resolution authorizing the village manager to execute a tower lease agreement with Verizon Wireless for the use of the existing tower structure and ground equipment enclosure at 490 Greenleaf Drive. Director Jennings?
Thank you. The village was approached by a consultant for Verizon with a proposal to lease an empty slot on the tower at the Public Works Building. This tower was designed for an additional tenant. The enclosure is designed for an additional tenant. Verizon has taken the project basically as far as they can go in terms of preliminary construction drawings. And in order to complete the final construction drawings, they're requesting approval of the basic terms of the lease. So they're proposing a lease that would begin at $3,000 a month, escalate by 3% annually. It would be a 25-year lease, which is broken down into 5-year periods with automatic extensions. The resolution authorizing the manager to execute the lease has some flexibility in it to allow for Verizon's construction drawings to be slightly different than what was provided in the package, as well as modifications to the lease itself during attorney review. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Can I ask a question, Chris?
Sure, go ahead.
All these towers have to be taken down when the new technology comes. Who's going to pay for that?
Would be
The question was if the
Future, if the future is changed with towers and they have to come down at whose expense?
I would have to review the original agreement. I think we took ownership of these towers, and the condition of that ownership may still require one of the tenants on the tower to take it down, but I would have to review that to be sure.
How many,
So we would pay,
go ahead. Go ahead, Roger. My question is, how many towers do we have in the village?
We have 4. We have the tower at the police department building, the tower at this building, the tower at Public Works, and the tower at Metro.
Okay. They may income.
so, and then we have, how many different, cell companies hook up each one of those towers?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the question on that.
Say that again, please, Rod?
How many towers, sorry, how many cell phone companies operate off these towers?
So at the police department, we have 3. At Village Hall, we have 1. Public Works, there would be 2. And then at Metro, there's 1.
Yeah, this would be the second company on the one at the Public Works building. Who's currently on there now? It's
At Public Works, T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, that's what I thought, okay.
I don't see it changing for a while, so.
Any other comments or questions?
No.
Okay, then is there a motion to approve Resolution 2025-006?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion is second. If there are no other questions, then roll call, please.
Trustee Markwart.
Aye.
Trustee Forster. Aye. Trustee Oppenheim.
Aye.
Trustee Schenk.
Aye.
President Byrne.
Aye.
Chairman Pro Tem Cook.
Aye, motion carries. And the only thing we've got, there is no committee of the whole, correct?
That's correct.
And the only thing we've got then is closed session,
Yes, we have a closed session to discuss land acquisition.
land acquisition, all right? Then, anybody have any communications or comments they wish to add, statements, any news?
Are you guys here for school? What class? Government. Who's your teacher? You pulled a short meeting tonight.
Yeah,
Very short.
practically record short.
Are you here for a class?
No, I'm trying to, this is my first, I'm just trying to find ways to get involved.
Wonderful.
Great.
Wonderful.
Well, you-
All kinds of places in our town.
Okay, then if there are no,
They have to answer it, too.
nobody has any new business or communication, then,
I move to adjourn.
Second?
so it's a motion to adjourn to go to closed session for land acquisition.
Yes.
Okay,
And acquisition, yes.
all right. Roll call, please.
Trustee Markwart.
Aye.
Trustee Forster. Aye. Trustee Oppenheim.
Aye.
Trustee Schenk.
Aye.
President Byrne.
Aye.
Chairman Pro Tem Cook.
Aye. Motion carries. We are adjourned, so. Good night to come if you wanted to. Stay warm.